with Mo3. Yellow Beezy, he messed up by paying Key-One White. Rainwater messed up by even being tangled up in that web. Devin Brown, Key-One White, Jossie Banks, and Trap Boy Freddy, they messed up because all of them was in the same vicinity in the area where everything went down, and all of it is caught on camera. They got everything on footage. That's how we know everything that's going on. Once this trial come up, I want y'all to let me know, do y'all think that they gonna convict Yellow Beezy and then they gonna eventually bring Trap Boy Freddy in for questioning or whatever they do? What is they gonna do, y'all? What is gonna happen? What's gonna be the next step to this whole Mo3 case? Rainwater, he doing his thing. I salute him. Hit the like button if you a fan of Mo3. Duke the Jeweler, they messed up by exposing the video that was inside of the dice game. It's the second time that dice game was brought up. Now, we know that Duke the Jeweler, they not gonna solve that case. They ain't even started no trial. They ain't did nothing yet at all. I'm talking about zero. Nobody is sitting back like investigating what happened to Duke the Jeweler. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they swept it under the rug. I don't know what they did, y'all. Like, real talk. I just feel that it's been unheard of. You know, I've been talking about it for years since it happened. You know, I just been, just keeping his name alive because he from Chicago. Duke the Jeweler, we wouldn't know nothing, zero at all, that went on in that dice game. We wouldn't even be able to like make up nothing if they would have never put that video out. And that video that they put out, that video is the main video that made us be like, hold on, it's too many inconsistencies. And when they showed the video of the dude that was standing across the table, that was like two people on, like, here go J Prince Jr., here go the girl that's on the side of him. Here go one person right here, which is the dude with the black, what's that called? The black white beat on, Lil Cam or something. He was on the side, and then on the side of him was the tall dude that they kept saying that did that to Duke the Jeweler. Now, if he did do that to Duke the Jeweler, that's bogus because you a part of Boosie camp, so birds of a feather flock together. That's why they kept saying Boosie had something to do with it, because of what somebody else did. Now, keep in mind, Duke the Jeweler, it looked like he was there with multiple people. A lot of people weren't mentioning it, and they weren't saying like, oh, he here with his cousin or his friends and his girlfriend. They ain't saying none of that. When I say that, that's what had me like, hold on, let me keep on drilling it so I can be able to figure out like, was somebody really there with him? Then I went on that man Instagram. Once I went on that man Instagram, that's when I saw everything. I saw how Duke the Jeweler posted a video of him meeting Boosie inside of Boosie house. And next thing you know, Duke the Jeweler got a whole video of the dice game. So keep in mind, nobody on J Prince Jr. and them side or Boosie side put out the video of the dice game. Nobody. The person that put out that video on that dice game was Duke the Jeweler. And that was one thing he could have did. Because if he never recorded or never did nothing, we would have been like, okay, somebody got popped or whatever. Somebody got hit up at a dice game, J Prince Jr. and them. Oh, well. We would have still been, like stuck on J Prince Jr. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Next thing you know, takeoff situation happened. Y'all already know it was like a chain of events, back to back to back. It's sad because I sat there, and once I went on Duke the Jeweler Instagram, that's where I got all the information from. That's why I was able to connect the chains that they had at the dice game. That's why I was able to see like them the same Louis bags that he got in his picture. That's his inventory bags. That's when I started coming out with stuff like that. But before that, I was just going off the video, because the video, it tells 1,000 stories in that little bitty, the little bitty minutes that the video is playing. It tells a lot. When I literally like she was looking at the video or what I showed her, she instantly started telling me like, don't it seem like this happening? And I'm looking at it from a different perspective, because I come from the street, so I'm strictly looking at it. Yeah, they set his ass up. They set him up the whole time. She like, no, look at the dude across the table. Once she said, look at the dude across the table, that's when I instantly start like, hold on. The way he was looking like he was pocket watching. And every time Duke make a bet, they look at Duke hand. Like literally, he go Duke hand with the money. He putting it on the table. They real loud, like eyeballing. That's what made me be like, hold on. Then you see Boosie behind him. That's what Boosie name got brought up at, y'all. And it's crazy because Boosie, he probably ain't the one that did it or had nothing to do with it, but I know how everybody talk. You gonna see something happen, especially if one of your guys did it or one of B3n10 Jr. homies did it. You gonna literally talk about it because you gonna see the new shit that they just got. You gonna see how they just instantly came up on money, jewelry, whatever they came up on. Y'all know it was just a body just got caught out there. So y'all don't know who caught the body. And I'm just saying, like, I ain't pointing no fingers at nobody, but I'm just saying, if anything happened, if I just crack a girl or anything, I ain't finna just go tell my homies, but if I'm with one of the guys and we go over there and it's her and her friends or whatever, and then, you feel me? Be like, yeah, I end up cracking her folk. Like, I do something like that, but as far as not saying nothing, like, my homie will be steady right there asking me like, hey man, what happened? So what happened, boy? He'll be telling me what he did, and then I end up telling, oh yeah, I cracked. Ain't nobody finna keep it quiet. And all that is relating to B3n10 Jr. and Boosie now been in the same vicinity for so long. And then next thing you know, what happened? Duke the Jeweler get hit up. After he get hit up, you mean to tell me ain't nobody say like, oh, it was just random? This happened. It was just a random person who did it. Oh, what happened? No, somebody finna show what they got. Somebody finna instantly pull the money out, be like, I just came up. Everybody flex when they get something. Everybody flex when they get something. Like, they said that Boosie had something to do with it, but I feel that Boosie just got put in a messed up position because you put yourself at the scene because you behind Duke the Jeweler study like, the dude study doing like this every time you whistle, Boosie. It's like, this is when you literally was already fighting cases and everything. And then next thing you know, you on a video with a dude who just got hit up. Like at the end of the day. And I know a lot of people be like, damn, that's crazy. But you can look at it from my perspective. But now Tupac, I spent just a little while on Duke the Jeweler. It be getting to me still because it's no case file on this body. But with Tupac, man, Keefy D, I know people don't like hearing about Diddy and all that stuff, but I'm gonna skip over him. Keefy D and Snoop Dogg. Now, this is what they saying. They said that both of them is Crips. They said that Keefy D was the head of whatever Crips or whatever. He ended up going out there. Next thing you know, doing that to Tupac or whatever. They said that P. Diddy gave the money, but Snoop Dogg was already into it with Suge Knight and them around the same time. That's crazy, but we know that Tupac, I ain't gonna say, oh, he shouldn't have did this, he shouldn't have did that. No, I'm gonna just let y'all know, Tupac, he was caught between a rock and a hard place, man, because he didn't have the tools to be able to separate himself from Suge Knight and from Snoop Dogg now. Because they was still like acting like they're gonna protect him, but look what happened. Snoop Dogg, he ended up getting hit up, man. B3n10 getting hit up again, that's nothing new. Everything that B3n10 is doing is the result of a true crash out. Everybody, including OG33, he said that B3n10 is gonna be the one out of the whole camp that be put on the news, and you see what happened to him. I want y'all to know that's crazy. I ain't gonna keep talking about that.